Good evening. I'm Todd Olson. I serve as president here at Mount Mercy University and wanted to share some information with you about the incident that happened near our campus a little earlier this afternoon. So around 3:45 p.m. there were shots fired near our campus. Happened on Hazel Drive near Elmhurst Street, in that direction a couple of blocks. In that event, a Mount Mercy student was injured. He is currently in the hospital receiving treatment. His wounds are not life-threatening. He is expected to make a full recovery, and so we're thankful for that, but still obviously very troubled by this violence, and we're troubled by any violence in our community. The student's parents have been notified. They are on their way to be with him. Senior colleagues from the university are with him as well. When the event happened, and we learned about it quickly, the campus sheltered in place, and we worked closely with the Cedar Rapids Police Department through this incident. And once we understood from them that they did not believe there was an ongoing threat, we released our students and our campus from lockdown. We are certainly very concerned about the fact that this happened. This is a very unusual occurrence in this neighborhood, and as I said, we're troubled by any violence in our community. The Cedar Rapids Police Department is increasing its patrols of the area over the next few days, and likewise, our campus security is also adding resources to make sure we're patrolling closely around our campus in general, and particularly in the area where this happened. We're providing counseling support for our students and for other members of our community this evening, and we'll certainly look to continue supporting our students, our faculty and staff, and as I said, we'll continue supporting the student who was injured. We certainly wish him well, and he and his family are in our thoughts and prayers this evening. With that, I'm happy to hear questions. I may not have much more information to share, but I'm happy to respond to any questions you might have.
What specific resources will you guys be adding to ensure student safety?
We honestly are still talking through that. We are making plans to beef up both our patrols from our public safety department and the opportunity for students to have transportation back and forth to our athletic facilities, which, as you may know, are just a few blocks to the south off of Elmhurst Drive. And the Cedar Rapids Police Department has let us know they'll have an active presence around the area for the next few days. We'll continue assessing in cooperation with the police department what steps are appropriate going forward.
We heard initial reports that potentially the student may have been on the cross-country team. Do you know the circumstances surrounding that and what the student was doing in the area?
So what seems clear is the student was out for a jog or a run. I'm not going to share any more information about the student. It was a male student. I've said that, but I'm not going to share any more information about the student at this point. But we believe that the student was just out for a jog or a run at that point.
How frustrating is this for you?
It's very frustrating. We work so hard to build a campus community that is supportive, welcoming, and safe for our students, for faculty and staff, and certainly for our neighbors as well. And so when something like this happens, it is frankly very disturbing. We certainly want to see an end to violence, throughout our community, and we certainly don't want to have violence, impede or interfere with or create very difficult situations for anyone in our community. It certainly goes for our students, faculty and staff, as well as the broader community.
One of the video we got from neighbors shows about 20 gunshots going off around that time. Just want to get your reaction to knowing that.
That it is frightening and very troubling.
What resources are already in the area to protect students who may be running around campus or whatnot?
So at this hour, there is an active and extensive Cedar Rapids Police Department presence around the area. We also are bringing in actively more of our public safety.
But before the shooting, what happened?
Before the shooting, we have a public safety department that patrols around the campus 24/7 and is on the lookout for anything that might happen, is there to assist students. We have a close collaboration with the Cedar Rapids Police Department. We know that they patrol regularly in the area, and head of our public safety force, Joe Ceruto, is closely connected with the Cedar Rapids Police Department in very frequent communication with them.